back. It doesn't seem long ago that we were out, which is great. Just the way the stars are aligning just now. I'm off midweek, everyone else is working, so take a little window. Weather report, it's been showery, looks a bit ominous, we'll wait and see. I've got a waterproof layer, so we're using a slightly different tent tonight. I got a pole tent by the same company that makes my usual tent, the Tarptent. It's called, I think it's called a Stratospire1. So we'll get that up. I think I've camped in it twice. It's quite lightweight. You don't need any poles because you use your trekking poles. So I thought I'd just take that out tonight. We're just going up into the Falkland Hills, not too far from home. We're having a fish kedgeree tonight. But we're going for a decent walk. I think we're going to walk probably for 2 hours. So pretty full backpack. Hopefully it'll stay dry. We're just going up through the waterfall. Really nice walk. So I can do. We've got the time. It's about 2:30. So a nice long walk in. It's all uphill. So a wee bit tough, but I'm looking forward to it. So thank you again for tuning in. I've got a request to make for all my followers. When you're watching my content, if you skip through some of it, then my request is that when you go for your tea, just let it run, so everyone who watches this ends up, it looks like you've watched it all. I mean, you probably will, because the content is so engaging, so original, so exciting. But if you don't have time to watch it all, when you're going for your tea or you're brushing your teeth, whatever, just because it won't, you're just using your Wi-Fi. So just press play, because I was trying to work out how I can end up making a little bit of money through YouTube, and you have to have like 4,000 hours of your content viewed per year, and I couldn't actually find out how much has been viewed, but I've got over 1,000 followers, which is excellent, so thank you for hanging in there with Dave and Audrey. But like I said, if everyone were to watch like a half hour or an hour, and even if you're not going to watch it all, just let it run in the background, that would be fantastic. So I'm determined to see, you end up making like a few pence, but it'd be something different. So anyway, onwards and upwards. I'll focus on the road, bring you back in a wee while. Thanks again for everyone's support, especially all the lovely messages recently. I'll fill you in sort of funeral wise and stuff from my Aunt Winnie's. We're still kind of sorting everything out and in the middle of it all, but we're getting there. So thank you again for everyone's support. better bit of breeze up here. The skies, there's quite a lot of water in the reservoir. There's 2 reservoirs, that's where we're going, that one back there. Sometimes it's empty, especially this time of year, because it's almost, well it is, I think it's the 1st of July 2026. So often these reservoirs are empty. So, don't know. Maybe it's been quite wet. I guess it has been, all in all. But that's the first of the rain. Just, it feels quite, the clouds are quite high. That's going to end up being about a couple hours like I thought. Going back an hour and a half-ish, because it's pretty well all downhill. Haven't been out here for ages. Real wilderness. Brilliant. Haven't passed anyone. It's a third, no, it's a, I don't know, it's midweek. Tuesday or Wednesday. We should be able to get hunkered down in the woods and get the tent up. I haven't put the tent up for ages, so I'm not sure. Can't remember how to do it. I think it's straightforward. It's 2 poles and then peg it out. So I'm looking forward to getting into a different tent tonight. It's not forecast for anything major. It'll be wet, but that's why the reservoirs are full. In hindsight, I think it's been raining a lot. I mean, there's been some nice warm days, but generally, I guess I'm just thinking that the golf's not been rained off. So in terms of kind of me going to work, it's like, you know, everything's been open and running, even though it has been a little bit wet. So right here, some hares. Oh, see the amount of hares around here. Even on the course at St Andrews, stunning. I think that's a curlew that I'm hearing. There's a little kite up there hovering. Hares. Absorbing the wildlife. Pigeon. Right, crack on. We'll go right out this way and then down the path into the woods. I'm hoping it's not too boggy, because I've just come away with my walking shoes, just because they're lighter and it felt it was going to be dry. So right, let's crack on for the rain. That's us. Haven't been up here for ages. Quite a bit of sort of wind destruction, big fire, massive fireplace. Like, water's quite full. There's an old mat across there, kind of wee bits of sort of rubbish, and but oh yes, stunning. Right, it's starting to really pee down my rain. Let's get this tent up. Get her settled. We're gonna mallet, and you can see somebody's come up here with a big saw. And anyway, let's get a tent up.
that's it. Wow, what a tent by the way. You can open up the doors both sides. There's no poles apart from a couple of tiny little ones at each end for some good ventilation. You use your trekking poles. Obviously if one of them fails, you're a bit tricky. You need to rely on one, so you're I'm going to need to get a layer on. I'm getting cold. I'll talk you through some of the nice features. There's different clips, it's getting wet. I'm going to get my rucksack in here and then I'll talk you through some stuff. Nice to get it out though, but good ventilation, good tent, poles, fairly lightweight. It's a bit lighter than the Scarp one. Decent loads, double porch, lots of space. I'm going to get the other side zipped up and get a layer on. Nice to be back though. I'll talk you around the spot. She's settled. Get her cozied up, keep it dry. It's cold all of a sudden and wet, so let's get some layers on, get everything in the tent, decide what we're doing for food because I'm getting hungry. Right, where are we? That's after 5, the rain's starting to come down, so we're going to just cook with the gas. We're having a spicy fish kedgeree tonight. I need to get another jump and get my hat on, and I put my black. I need to jump, put a jumper and get some proper layers on. I'm feeling chilly. I think you can close the ventilation on these ends, I'm not sure. It feels really kind of airy and spacious in here. Cool design. Right, let's just get set up and get warmed up. I need to get my satellite thing on. I don't think my phone's getting much signal here, so a few things to set up. It's only the back of 5, I'm getting hungry. What a nice bowl of food, so we'll just chip away. Nice spot, wetter and colder than anticipated. Wasn't sure how to put the tent up, came together fairly well. Yeah, it's a nice big spacious single person, 2 porches, ventilation both ends, summer tent. Right, I'm getting hungry, I'm cold, there's no phone signal, I can't, for some reason I thought there was phone signal up here. Give her some water. It's absolutely chucking it down. Why don't you close this? Give her a good drink. She's wrapped up, she's got a wee jumper on. Okay, I'm going to close this door and the polythene inside's getting all wet with the door open. Alright, so that's this kind of coffee thing. Right, let me switch this off for a second and then yeah, it's absolutely chucking it down. Let's get this closed. That's good, that's boiled already. I'll just get that off. Good timing. Right. Open that top I just opened up that wee top hatch there, let out the steam. Wow, okay. All of a sudden it's just starting to absolutely throw it down. It's lush. My hands are freezing. Like, if you can pick that up, I've got bad Reynolds, so right, that's one done. So it's a nice bit of mackerel. I'm loving the mackerel just now. It's not fresh, unfortunately, but it's. My mum used to make kedgeree. It was like, I hated eggs, and she'd put eggs in it. Right, finest Cornish sardines. That avocado's kicking in, and oh, looks good. Not a bad concoction. Sardines and mackerel. I can hold the edge of the pot as well, it warms my hands up. Cheers everyone. Right, that was nice. I needed that. I'm trying to get this little Garmin thing working. Cheers everyone. Good health. So the famous Tim Tam. We did all our shopping for her, and we ran out of It's a chocolate icing. I get it now. Oh, rich. Right, executive decision to abort camp. I've had a walk right down round the water up into the woods to try and get some signal. I can communicate with my Garmin thing, so I've sent April a few texts, but with Mia's getting a bus in the middle of the night, and I said I'd be able to keep in contact, and I'm just not vibing. I'm just going to, we've been through a lot recently, and with Mia travelling back from Portugal in the middle of the night, relying on buses and everything else, I'm just going to abort. First camp ever to abort. It's pissing with rain. I've got shorts and shoes on. Tomorrow's going to be a nice day. I was going to go for a swim tomorrow. She's going to be soaked through, but we've got a 2-hour walk. It's coming back to me. The last time I stayed here, the signal was really shabby, and it's just, I think just the circumstances just means I need to make a call and just kind of basically pack up. Nothing's, I mean, my sleeping bag and my roll mat's not, so just pack my rucksack. But a good tea. She's been well fed. She'll be a bit cold and wet, but she'll be fine. She's asleep. She came out. She came back in that little door there. I was going to try and get her to have a walk, and right. Anyway, I'll give you a wee bit of tiny little bit of footage outside. There won't be much because it's lashing with rain. But it's the back of 7. I've got 2 or 3 hours light. I can't I'm not going to settle all night. So it is what it is. Pack up down the road. Right, not much footage because it's absolutely lashing down. That's us. Didn't take long. I don't know if you can get that water on the rain. She's shivering. I have to negotiate a fit. This is when accidents happen, so I'm just going to, until I'm on the path, we're just going to take our time. I've got a pole. I've kept a pole out, just sure-footed. It's one of those ones. We'll be back. Just didn't feel right tonight. That's rained solid all the way down. Can't get the camera out for long because it's not waterproof. But that's just rained solid. I'm pretty well drenched through. Nice to get a kind of evening. It's turning now. Considering we're in July, all of a sudden it used to be properly light until 10. It feels like it's starting to get dark at the back of 9. So hopefully I won't need to dig out my head torch. I've still got a good bit to go. I'll be lucky to be home for 10, half 10. So it's not so bad when you're out the trees, but anything kind of in the trees. Haven't quite signed out yet, I'm just trudging on. She's soaked through. It's been nice, although we've bailed, it's been nice because it was like a 2-hour walk in and another 2 hours walk out, so it's been good to have a serious kind of trudge.
That's really nice walking through these woods. It's almost dark. This camera's great at picking up the light, but it looks like daylight. It's actually quite really dark. Right, we'll just sign out quickly there. Before we start steaming up massively. Thanks for tuning in. We're all going to get steam, we're just in the car. See you in the next adventure. Stay tuned. Remember, watch that long one. Let it play. Cheers for the support. See you later.